kids who have that, the MySpace and Facebook and all that, they might not agree because they want it to be their privacy. But the right thing for the parents to do is to monitor all that.
My name is Shawnee. I'm the founder and executive director of MsgMediaEd. And thank you. We're about producing leaders. We're about connecting all of us to our heritage and culture, and building skills at the same time for what we need to thrive in the 21st century in the digital age. We live in a society today where there's kind of a dominant, commonly held belief, a perspective, a way that people think about the African American community. Right. In television, what do our relationships look like?
Broken.
Baby mamas, wow.
Ghetto.
Take it out. What else in television? Gang members, hypersexualized. Let's take it off. Let's take it off.
Everybody feel like, okay, I'm going to get this big check, because that's how it's always shown. But nobody ever tells them, like, all right, you got to gain a lot to get that big check. So it's like nobody's ever telling you, they tell you to go and be the football player instead of being the owner of the team.
You know, I'm very prejudiced against what's happening in the industry nowadays with the thug business and so on. You know, we live in the streets and everybody out here is not a thug and a hustler.
I'd like to say to all of our youth that we are very proud of the way you have accessed and embraced new technology. We need for you to continue and to bring us all along. Parents, teachers, administrators, all of us.
It all contribute to building a community of resource so that the next generation doesn't really have to wonder about scholarships. The next generation doesn't have to wonder about how do I find out about college.
Dr. King must roll around in his grave knowing that the only freedom that will come from here is through a cemetery, because most people are too busy trying to survive rather than dream.
Not bullying, no matter what race you are. I don't care, not only for my people, but for everybody. And that's the mission that I have. The role that I'm going to play is the bigger person, the leader, not follow what everybody else is doing, but be the one to stop. I want people to follow me and look at me in a positive way.
Vision, I would say, would involve the youth most definitely. Making sure we have a plethora of art and cultural programs so people can be engaged in their community in creative ways.
Saggy pants, let's get it off. Throwing it out. Vulgar, profane, we're taking it off.
And my vision is to have more African Americans to be more entrepreneurial, so they own their own businesses.
Eliminate trash and pollution. If we did this, we would need parents help in enforcing recycling, making children and teens aware of where the trash ends up, like in the ocean and on the streets, like wherever we drive on the freeways is getting even more cluttered and polluted. So parents could probably help create a program to make this happen, to make this change.
We as digital elders love you. We love you very much. We want the best for you. Do the best that you can in school. And as you're striving each day, remember, once you get it in your head, no one can take it away from you. There will be days when you will be up, and there will be days when you're down. But whatever you do, don't forget to do your best. And remember, we love you.
I envision a more dynamic place. An area where the teardrops on a gangster's face are not from killing someone, but from mentoring those who can uplift this race.
Let's step into the blackness. Alright? So when we think about education, who are we?
Scholars.
Scholars, inventors, scientists, activists, innovators. Put it on. Undeniable statistics. There you go. And in society, who are we? Presidents. Strong. We are the foundation. We are the originators of mankind.
I would like for us to get to the point where we feel that
we are sufficient. We don't have to constantly strive to go outside to be accepted, by the larger community in order to be validated. Oh, I'm the only black in my neighborhood. I'm the only black there, and saying it in a way that you savor this exclusivity. If you started a small company and you were the CEO of that in an all-black area, that is of and sufficient within itself.